Hello, friend. I wanted to record a little video to accompany my most recent blog post on my experience at the Borderland Music Festival, which was awesome, by the way. So here I am back home a week later on a cold, rainy, stormy day, reflecting on the beauty that was the experience of the festival. It was an absolutely beautiful sunny weekend, a little cold at night because it was in Buffalo, but all in all, an amazing experience. Now, I was called to this, I think, because I was feeling a little nostalgic, went to a lot of music festivals back in the day, followed Phish, did all the things, but also because I was mourning the loss of summer. Summer, by far, is my favorite season. I love the ease of it. I love not having to wear a lot of heavy clothes or layers, and I love not being cold. And it almost becomes hectic because I want to do all the summer things before summer ends. So I was feeling called to do one more kind of big thing before the end of summer, and so glad that I did, and so glad that my other half was game for this little adventure. And I found, now that I'm in my mid 40s, that things are just more complicated when it comes to things like this. It's a lot harder to just pick up and go and be spontaneous. So for me personally, I worry about back pain and back support. If I sit in weird ways or sometimes on long car rides, I get this chronic back pain, which I'm actually experiencing right now and dealing with. I worry about money. I worry about our investments performing well. Someone that wants to retire by 55 or at least be semi-retired. So I worry about stuff like that I never worried about before. And I have so much gratitude for our financial advisor, Eric. Hi, if you're listening, appreciate you. I worry about the food I'm going to eat. So, back in the day, I could polish off 3, 4, 5 slices of pizza, no problem. Now, if I eat one slice of pizza, I feel like I'm going to die. Like all the cheese and gluten just doesn't agree with me. But we managed. We had a great time. And 3 lessons that I learned that I would love to share with you. So, number 1, don't make it hectic. With this festival, there was a lot of acts, and the gates opened each day at 11 o'clock. We stayed at a campground that was about 30 miles away, and so we had a bit of a journey to get there each day. And my original thought was like, we got to get up early, we got to get there, we got to see all the acts, we got to get a good parking spot, whatever. Instead, what we did is we slept in, and we enjoyed our coffee, and we had a campfire in the morning, and we got there each day around 1 or 2, and it was fine. This thinking has plagued me throughout my life. Like if I go to a conference, I need to go to every single session. Or even on meditation retreats, like going to all the things. I get so stressed out because I am making it hectic. No one's making it hectic for me. I'm choosing to make it hectic. So I'm really trying to let that go. Number 2, embrace simplicity. So on this trip, we decided for many logistical reasons to not bring our camper van. And our camper van, it's not super fancy. It's not like one of these $300,000 beasts that you see, but it's got a lot of things that promote comfort. And so for this trip, we grabbed an air mattress and some sleeping bags, and we rented a cabin and just really kept it simple. And it just made things a whole lot easier. Now in the post, I have a list of things I'm really glad that we brought to promote our comfort. I brought my TENS machine. It felt ridiculous, but I figured if my back really starts to hurt, I want to be able to support myself. Number 3, say yes when you're feeling yes. So when we checked into the campground, the woman who is assisting us mentioned that she taught private yoga classes and to reach out if interested. And I immediately thought oh, that sounds amazing. And then for a moment, the gremlins took over. So I worried about how much it would cost. I also worried more about ooh, this is a private lesson. This isn't a class, so you can't hide. She's going to know how bad you suck at yoga. And I let that go and I reached out. And what ended up happening was I had an amazing yoga class out in nature. I got some corrections. I got some tips. I got some help for my back pain, which I will take with me going forward. But I'm so glad that I didn't allow those gremlins to take over. So Gretchen, if you're listening, thank you. That class was amazing. So that is it. I hope you can take these lessons and apply them somehow in your life. And for more, you can follow me or subscribe on YouTube or go to my website, jenjortnercassidy.com. And I hope to see you soon. Take care.